Hi, welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Technology Review TV. Give us a thumbs up. Go to my website at macjacksonjr.com, or you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/MacJacksonJr. You can send me a text message. If you were to text my name, Mac, M-A-C-K, text it to 444-999. That's 444-999. We'll send you information about our products and services that can help you mitigate the damages of identity theft and cybercrimes for your business and for your family. In this segment, we call it the green energy technology. What is green energy technology? Well, this is where we talk about electric cars, electric vehicles, bikes. We talk about solar energy and home automation. IoT, folks. Remember I was telling you guys before, when the word IoT comes out, if you don't know what it is, you better ask somebody. IoT, Internet of Things. We talk about that as well here on our show. But first, we talk about electric bikes. What is an electric bike? I want you to think of a mountain bike that has a very powerful electric motor that's either on the rear wheel, or you can buy some that's on the front wheel, but most of them are on the rear wheel. And the reason why you would like or want an electric bike for your mountain bike is that you can commute further and it gives you pedal assist. Therefore, when you are riding your bike, you will be able to commute further and longer distances. And it's so easy on an electric bike. It will assist you getting up that hill, right? Taking those long journeys, commuting back and forth to work, and maybe even saving you money on your gas bill rather than driving your car to work on a nice, beautiful day like we have here in Las Vegas. You can have an electric bike. Think about it. If somebody gets really hot, then you go back to your car, right? But when it's nice and cool, especially now during the spring weather we have here in Las Vegas, electric bikes will be a great way of commuting. Those are some electric bikes. So let me give you an idea of some of the bikes that are on the market today. There is a company called Add Motor. They have a really nice looking electric bike. Definitely check it out. You can get up to 22 miles an hour around there if you really push it, 22 miles an hour, because the bikes are governed that can't go any faster than that, because some of the state and local laws will consider the motorcycle if it goes faster than that. But 22 miles an hour, that's pretty fast, especially for a bike itself. And you're just sitting there, we're not even pedaling if you decide not to, or if you decide to pedal and not have the electric motor on, you can pedal on the bike. But to have a bike to take the adventures out in trails, to commute more, is definitely something. It's lots of fun to do, folks. Definitely stay tuned to Technology Review here, because in the future we're going to be doing some interviews from electric bikes that we're going to take out and give our own bike review as well. So, some electric bikes I'd like you to check out. Again, Add Motors was one of them. We also have the e-bikes. There's also Sundoor, thin and thick tire bikes. They're out. Let's see, Add Motors, thick tire, Sundoor bikes. And there's another one, folks, I saw. If you go to my website, my Facebook page at Mac Jackson Jr. on my website page, and go to my page that we have called Technology Review TV, I have a link to a company that produced a electric single wheel bike. It almost looks like a Sidway, but rather than a Sidway with the two wheels, this particular device has one fat tire. And you ride the fat tire because on both sides of it there are flaps or foot pedals that you rest your feet, and there's a handlebar to hold on to. This is really, really cool technology, folks. This bike, it's called KO1. KO1, that's right, KO1. And it will allow you to work it like a Sidway. Really, really cool. Definitely check it out on my Facebook page. It's something that we're going to be talking to the owners of this bike to possibly have them on our show to discuss it as well. This new technology, how they can get that much power into a wheel. It's a small wheel, probably about 8 inches high, 8 inches tall, and about 4 to 6 inches wide. So it's a pretty fat tire, but it's able to go through the dirt on a sidewalk and without having to walk. So it's really interesting to see that we're getting to this technology now of electric bikes and electric transport devices as well. If you go also to my Facebook page, you'll see all kinds of things. There's a inventor of a suit that's very similar to the one that Iron Man wore on the show Iron Man. So the cartoon character Iron Man, the fictional character that can fly in the air, there's an inventor that's come up with a suit that can do literally the same thing. It's interesting. They're taking it to a level now that we're getting into drones as well as electric flying suits. So definitely stay tuned. The Jetsons are right around the corner, things that we'll have in our society. Really cool stuff. For electric vehicles, I'll talk about the ones that are popular right now, then I'll hit up my favorite one I talk about a lot on the show. One of my favorite vehicles I talk about is the Tesla. But before we get into Tesla, we'll talk about some of the vehicles that are currently on are available right now that you can buy. One of them is the Chevy Bolt. That's Chevy Bolt spelled B-O-L-T. Chevy B-O-L-T. Chevy Bolt. There's also another vehicle in the same family called the Volt, spelled V like in Victor, O-L-T. But the Chevy Bolt is the newest one that hit the market this year, 2017. It sells for under $30,000 with tax incentives, about $7,500 on the federal level, plus other states giving EVs additional tax incentives. You can get up to 238 miles to a charge. 238 miles to a charge. That's huge, folks. That's very huge. Definitely check out this Chevy Bolt, B-O-L-T, or Chevy Volt, V-O-L-T. So just think about it. If you can get a vehicle that gives you 230 miles to a charge, that you could ride without having to recharge it, and there's charging stations popping up everywhere, especially here in Las Vegas, and I'm sure your city too. There are charging stations that can charge your vehicle, let's say 20 minutes up to around 80% or so. So if you have to get home, you pull into a charging station, you can charge your vehicle about 20 minutes, give you a chance to have a coffee. By the time you come back, your vehicle gives you enough energy to take you to work or home where you can recharge it for a longer period of time, giving you a full charge. So definitely check out some electric vehicles. The fear of running out of power is coming down. We're not worried as much as we used to be because we have more access to these power charging stations. So definitely take a look at them and be aware of them around your particular city. So that's the Chevy Bolt. Again, folks, under $30,000. Right now, at this point, there is not any electric vehicle that's in that price range that can give you that long of a charging distance. One of the best cars that are out right now is the Nissan Leaf, and that's about 90 to 100 miles on a full charge, if that. So definitely look into this. Right now, Chevy Bolt is leading the EV market right now. But around the corner, there's another vehicle that's coming, and that is the Tesla. That's right, the Tesla Model 3. Tesla Model 3, not the S, Tesla Model 3. This vehicle, you'll be able to drive about the same, 230 to 240 miles on a single charge. It will be a competitor to the Chevy Bolt. And of course, the look and the style is much, much, much cleaner, much, much, much nicer. So definitely take a look at those vehicles too. You'll like that as well. And that's the Tesla Model 3. Now, of course, my favorite car is the Tesla Model S and the Model X. If you haven't had a chance to test drive it, folks, definitely look in your city and find a Tesla store and sign up for a test drive of the Tesla Model X or Model S. You will be amazed with this vehicle. It's something that out of a futuristic movie. The cars are smooth to drive, one of the best, safest cars to drive in America right now, and the world. The Teslas are. And Tesla and Elon Musk, the CEO, have come a long way in designing these vehicles to be safe and ready for our roadways. And as consumers, we are ready for them. So definitely stay tuned to our show, and within the future, I'll be test driving not just a Tesla, but test driving and driving, that is, my own Tesla as well. So there you have it. Yes, I know it's a wish or dream, but it will come true. We're going to make this happen. Definitely check out the Teslas, folks. Tesla from Tesla Motors at teslamotors.com. I want to thank everyone for being part of our show. And just as a recap, I want to thank Amy for being our show, AK and the experts here on Technology Review. And if you'd like to find out more information about my company, well, go to my website at macjacksonjr.com. Find out more about cybersecurity and what my company does to mitigate and train companies and businesses like yours on cybersecurity awareness. My company would go into your organization and train your employees to understand their responsibilities as employees and what they need to do to protect your customers' personal identifiable information. You can find that again by sending me emails at info@macjacksonjr.com. That's info@macjacksonjr.com, or going to, again, my Facebook page at facebook.com/Technology Review TV. Folks, have a great weekend. We will see you next week. Thank you.